and you'll see it the stud over the road. And in fact, his bloodlines actually remind us where we are in today's day and age with such high-tech breeding. So he's 16.2, he's only 3, black AES graded stallion by Dominator 2000Z. And this is the interesting bit. Very interesting bloodlines and now available to British breeders. Dom Twist, as I said, is by the phenomenal Dominator 2000Z, who competed and has competed the world's toughest show jumping tracks. He is in fact fast becoming one of the world's most influential sires. His dam is actually by a clone of Gem Twist, who was a thoroughbred that excelled at the highest level in show jumping, including the Seoul Olympics, and named the world's best horse in 1990. So as you can see, everything's getting a bit sci-fi, but so exciting to be able to make these bloodlines available. Dom Twist is a beautiful young stallion with a wonderful temperament. He has quality paces, good enough for pure dressage, and a jump careful enough to excel in show jumping. A real rare find. With over 65% blood, he has already sparked a lot of interest with many event horse breeders. He has only recently been sat on under saddle, very recently, to start his education before having the rest of the year off to grow and mature alongside some of his stud duties. He is available with fresh and chilled semen at 500 plus fat, and he promises really to be a big star of the future.
So, Don Twist, as Daisy has just said, he's a very fancy pedigree. It's fantastic that Annabelle Veer-Nichols is here today. She bred him, so it's her brains are behind this guy to go for Dominator and produce such a beautiful horse. I'm not sure of his date of birth, but he's not even 3 yet, so he's a real baby, so we'll just go a little bit steady with him. I was thinking of letting him off loose, but I didn't want him to jump in on top of you, so we just thought we'd just trot around, do a few little jumps so you get an idea of him. And actually, when we talk about pedigrees, Liam Hayes here, he's been fantastic at producing these young horses. All of these young stallions, Liam has broken in most of them. He's done all the hard work with them. And when you talk about breeding, Liam's grandfather was the first man to ever win the Hickstead Derby here, Seamus Hayes. So he didn't fall from the tree either. And as you've seen him ride here today, he does a fantastic job, so full credit to Liam. And again, like we were saying earlier, the way he hops over the pole, love to see that. Super temperament in this guy. Obviously you won't see him at shows this year because he's only 3, but you can just imagine when you look at him there how clever he is on the pole. Like we said earlier, he pops the pole, pops the next one, and then gives a lovely jump on the last one. So you can just picture if we let him off loose and put up a 120 jump, you can imagine how he jumps it. Give him a little oxer there.
Just as Shane is getting the pacing out, his pace is getting everything right, it's just opportunity to mention one last time a massive thank you to the Breen Equestrian team. As Shane said, it would be physically impossible for him to do any of it without them. And with a Breen Equestrian horse, you are really getting that quality behind them. Someone who we haven't mentioned, really, who leads from the front is, of course, Greg Laguerre, the incredible stud manager who's here. And thank you, Greg, and to Beda for organising today. It's really a treat to see them year by year. And I'm looking forward already to seeing him this time next year.
As Daisy said there, to be honest, without Greg and Beda, we probably wouldn't be here today because I wouldn't have grown the breeding side of it as much, because I wouldn't have been able to, Chloe and I by ourselves would certainly not have been able to do that. But it's because of family and staff that it makes it possible. I really like how he canters down and the way he shortens up and bounces over the little pole, like for basically a 2 3/4-year-old. It's lovely to see. We'll do this maybe once, maybe twice, and that'll do. It's been quite an experience for him today. I'd leave him at that. He looks super nice there, really good technique. We might just ask Annabelle, arm in the sling. We're just wondering how you came about breeding and actually his mother is Vigo, so connection again.
Yeah. So I rode the mother of this horse. Poor mother ended up with me as the rider. She came from the Demuse stud in Belgium, and I rode the mother up until sort of meter 20, and then we decided to take some embryos from her. She's still quite young, only 10 years old. Very careful mare, and she's from the Gemini clone, which is the Gem Twist clone, and we put her to Dominator Z, who obviously goes without too much introduction. Anyway, delighted with what has come out and been produced, and even more delighted to have the horse with Breen Equestrian, with Shane and his amazing team, which is, for the horse to be produced. So, thank you very much, Shane.
Thank you, Annabelle. We're going to do, we're finished in here. So if you'd all like to come out the door, drop down left, come around to the right, we're just going to do a bit of scissors cutting of a ribbon.
Whilst he may look like a spring chicken and has been spring chickening around here, it was in fact someone's very big birthday recently. So the reason for this snipping is we have a very glamorous lady with a huge pair of scissors over there, and the artist is Juliet Kersham, and she has made the most beautiful